Hello everyone, this is Aquila for Pluto's Mic. So today I'm going to be discussing the natal moon in Leo. What are the patterns and characteristic traits of an individual that has a moon in Leo? The moon, which is the quickest and the most sensitive and reflective planet, is now in the 5th house, in the house of creativity, the house that is ruled by the sun, which is the birth of the spirit. So when the moon is in Leo, the moon has really found expression of itself. So the people that have moon in Leo are very expressive or very creative and dynamic in their own very unique way. People with moon in Leo have more of a mind and body connection, a mind, body, spirit connection. There's a big interest in beauty, art, fashion, very interested in mental stimulation, physical appearance and grooming. It reminds me of the ancient Egyptians and the way that they were very fond of grooming themselves, and just a system with the way that they loved cats. That's a very moon in Leo interpretation. So with the moon in Leo, the tarot card that you can definitely relate to it is the number 8 major arcana card from the Rider-Waite deck, and that's the strength card. And there is a maiden with a lion, and she's caressing the lion. It is really about the mind controlling over the primitive, and that really signifies a lot with the moon in Leo, because the moon in Leo is very, when you look at it, animalistic. It's very primal. It senses things a different way. And there's also this very opposite relationship with Uranus being the 7th house, using the mind and the intellect and words and air and breathing to really calm itself and use the mental sphere. And I find that very fascinating with moon and Leos, how they can balance the two, even having the infinity symbol on top of the maiden's head. So individuals usually with the moon in Leo, the parents or guardians, could have displayed a lot of childlike characteristics. They could have been very playful with the moon in Leo child. There could have been a very joyful celebration when you were born. You were probably very much the center of attention, or you had a lot of attention around you, maybe because of your talents. Or it could have been very opposite, where you felt like you didn't get that much attention, so you became very involved in your own world or your own talents and gifts. Even some detachment sometimes with moon in Leo from the family. But there's always usually a very big personality or big character that is really always brewing underneath the surface. The onyx crystal would be something very good for you to get to wear on you. It's a really good stone for protection for moon in Leos. A moon in Leo tends to attract someone very avant-garde, very different from them. It's usually someone that others in their life would not expect for them to pick as a partner. It can be someone from a very different background or culture. At times, something very different, something or someone they can learn from, that allows them to broaden themselves and learn more about the world. That is also very big on a moon in Leo scale. There's a strong link with a moon in Leo to their childhood. They always keep this very strong childlike innocence about them. They always find energy like the sun to rejuvenate themselves. To see really a moon in Leo sad and depressed, I would say there had to be some really heavy energy already in that house, or some heavy transits passing or aspects being made, because the energy of the Leo, it's usually very consistent and consistent. It'll pull through unless it is really around bad company, I would say. So children and, creating things, entrepreneurship is definitely behind this. Athleticism, there's a lot of energy when you have planets in the 5th house. And this is a yang energy house, it really just ejects all of its rays out onto wherever it is, so it tends to shine very well. If someone has a moon in Leo, it's very obvious to tell sometimes that they are a moon in Leo. They tend to be shy at first and then they warm up to you. It's very, very, very often their way of doing things. So, I would say cat naps are big for people with moon in Leo. Make sure that you take cat naps and you're around people that really appreciate you for who you are. Like I said, moon in Leos can be very naive about people and people's real intention. So just allow some time to assist you in getting to know people. Friendships are important to you, so take your time to make quality friends. The sun can be so bright it can block the view. So bright it can block the view of a lot of things in our life, the heart or the emotions. Anything in the arts, everything creative, anything that you can create, you need to do this, moon in Leo. This is something that you need to have in your life, creating some type of project, some type of thing you're working on that's yours and you're creating it from your heart. So this is my interpretation of moon in Leo. Keep shining and be you. If you resonate with this and you'd like to schedule a reading with me, you can email me at aquilaastrology@gmail.com. I'll leave the links down below, and enjoy life, guys.